Man, RIP to this young lady, Takia Young. What happened to this young lady while she was pregnant out in Columbus, Ohio, what the police department did to this young lady was despicable. Disgusting. Should have never happened. This is just disgusting in so many ways. And also what's very disgusting about this is how the coverage for this young black woman who's 21 years old and pregnant and was murdered by the police in Columbus, Ohio. The lack of coverage and how we're so much more focused on this other chick, this buckethead chick that got hit with a brick. The media is more focused on her. The attention is more focused on her than this young lady, Takia Young. All right, so I wanted to bring this to some light. I wanted to talk about this today in today's episode of the Seers Glare. All right. I'm your lovely or hated host, Kamal, aka the Black Seinfeld, aka Magic X. And since I got the best audience out there, what should the best audience be doing right now? That's right. Giving yourself a round of applause. You feel me? Now, if they watching, at least they learning. And I know this is a horrific and traumatic event to learn about, but kids gotta learn about it, especially our black kids, our Black American kids out there. We gotta learn about these things so we could be better prepared to protect ourselves. You feel me? And to protect each other. All right. Now, with that being said, look, for my tubers, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get the video or the channel booming. But just like the rest of the tubers say, I'm gonna say the same thing. Like a sub a share a comment,
Gosh.
like. Y'all know what to do. Some of y'all smart out there, you feel me? Now, for my Twitch family, hit your bro to follow, hit your bro to share. That'd be greatly appreciated, you feel me? Also, I appreciate my sponsor, First Place Losers. The link to the shop gonna be in the description below. Y'all go check out the fire-ass garments made out of 100% Egyptian cotton. I guarantee it'll boost your sex appeal up by, let's say, 12%. And look here, if it look good on me, it's most definitely gonna look good on y'all, all right? Now, with that being said, phone lines is open if y'all want to call in about this news segment. It is 619-609-7383. Call in, let y'all voice be heard. Now, let's hop right into this. This is heartbreaking, man. Goddamn. Like I said earlier, I got this off of CNN. This is about Christina Segulia and Nikki Brown. Ohio police released video of fatal police shooting of pregnant 21-year-old Takia Young. I'm not going to show the video of this, okay? Not going to show the video of this. But this beautiful woman right here, while she was pregnant, got killed by the police. She had 2 other kids. Come on, man. The police department of Ohio, man, y'all got to do better, man. God damn. Got this September 1st. All right, let's read into it. CNN. Newly released police body cam footage shows an officer firing through the windshield of a pregnant woman's car after she was accused of shoplifting at a grocery store in Columbus, Ohio suburb last week. Y'all shot over shoplifting for groceries. Y'all shot over groceries, dog. Y'all really... God damn, dude. Y'all really shot her over groceries, bro. For real. Really. The woman, 21-year-old Takia Young, whose death her family called a criminal act and gross misuse of power and authority, after seeing the footage, was later pronounced dead at the hospital. The video shows Bladentown police officer approaching Young's driver's side window outside of Kroger's in Westerville and repeatedly telling her to get out the car. One thing, when police are, they're not telling, they're yelling, get out the car, get out the car. This woman right here who was pregnant could have been scared for her life. And you see what happened? Her life was taken. A second officer, who was also wearing a body camera, then steps in front of the sedan. They said, "You stole something. Get out the car." The officer at the window says, telling Young not to leave. "I didn't steal shit." Young can be heard saying as the two argue back and forth, with her window slightly ajar. Police previously said a grocery store employee had notified officers that a woman who had stolen bottles of alcohol was in a car parked outside the store. Man, I know y'all didn't kill this woman over alcohol, bruh. Really? Get out the effing car. The officer standing in front of the car says, his gun drawn in his left hand braced on the hood of the car. The video shows, at one point, Young is heard saying, "You gonna shoot me?" Young can then be seen turning the wheel of the car as the officer next to her window continues to urge her to exit the vehicle. "Get out the effing car." The officer in front of the car repeats as the vehicle begins to move slowly forward. The video shows a few seconds elapse, and then an officer standing in front of the hood fires through the windshield. After the shot, the officers run alongside the car, yelling at the driver to stop. The car rolls into a sidewalk between two brick columns and into a building. Officer calls for backup and break the window to reach the driver, who appears to be slumped over to one side. Yeah, at that point, she's a goner, man. And damn, pregnant too, man. God damn. Brian Steele, Executive Vice President of the Fraternal Order of Police Capital City Lodge Number 9, said, "A weapon is not just a firearm. A weapon is also a 2,000-pound vehicle that somebody puts in a gear and is driving at you." Man, there's just so much to unpack with this story. Because if that's the case, she's driving the car towards the police officer, man. It's like split second decision type of shit, man. God damn. If that's the case, then it's like, bro, I hate that this woman, Takia Young, you feel me, got killed off this incident, but if you use your car as a weapon, man, god damn, man. I understand why it could be justified, but again, I don't make that decision. Steele told reporters Friday, referring to the shooting. He said he assumed the officer believed he could not get out the way of the vehicle quickly enough. Another thing that confuses me is why is the police officer standing in front of the car? I've been pulled over, a couple times, and never have I ever had a police officer stand in front of the car. That's another thing. This Young was pregnant. Her unborn child didn't survive. God damn. The body camera footage released by Bledin Township Police Department blurred the faces of the officers. The footage edited and spliced together. Young was pregnant at the time of her death, and the fetus did not survive. The Franklin County Coroner's Office previously said Young's cause of death is pending. Why is it pending? We know what her cause of death is. She got shot. She bled out. That's how she died. She got shot. Police say the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation is conducting an independent investigation of the shooting. The BCI probe could take several weeks or months, according to Steve Irwin. Okay, man. Young's family and their attorney, in a statement released after viewing the video on Friday, said the footage showed it was undeniable that Takia's death was not only avoidable, but also a gross misuse of power and authority. The thing about it is, like, why is the officer standing in front of her car? Like, I don't understand that. I've never seen police officers do that ever. Ever. Then they shoot her. Hold on. I don't do any training in the police and stuff like that. But in y'all training monologue, do they tell y'all to shoot the passenger or like shoot the tires out if you see it starting to move? Is that something that, I don't know. Police say officers were victims of assault. Police say the officers haven't waived their rights as victims. in this incident and are withholding their identities. When Miss Young drove her car directly at Officer Number 1, striking him, Officer Number 1 became a victim of attempted vehicular assault. Man, also Takia Young, that's enough. It's like striking the officer with the car, then it just gives them. They already like, a good majority of officers are already trigger happy. They can't wait to use their firearm. And if this happens, it's like, dude, you give them kind of. They're not supposed to do this, but god damn, you're kind of giving them leeway. Jesus Christ. Man, this story is just all effed up all around. When Miss Young pulled around from the Officer Number 2 while his hand and part of his arm was still in the driver's side window, Officer Number 2 became a victim of a misdemeanor assault. According to oh God, Jesus Christ, man. Authorities said the officers quickly helped Young after the shooting. Aiding EMS was called 10 seconds after she was taken out of the car. All right. I'm gonna read the last paragraph and then y'all can read the rest on your own accord. Young's family in the statement said Takia was a beacon of love, strength, and energy to all who knew her. Her tragic passing has left a void that words can't describe, especially for her 2 young sons, who must now grow up without the love and guidance of their mother. And while coming to understand the circumstances that lead to her homicide, the statement said the shooting is yet another painful reminder of the urgent need for a thorough re-examination of police training. I literally just said that. I literally said, like, what is the training of that? Like, one, is the training of officer is supposed to stand in front of the vehicle? 2, is another training is like, is it to shoot the passenger, or do y'all shoot tires out when y'all start seeing it start kind of moving? Like, in the procedures, it's like I said, I've been pulled over. I didn't seen people pulled over. I'd never seen officers stand in front of the vehicle. I never seen that. Also, my black people, my black Americans, we have to be cautious of our actions too. Because as you can see in this story, she started driving. She struck the officer. Like, we have to be cautious with our officers too. We already know that most police officers are trigger happy and they can't wait to use that firearm against us as black people, especially black Americans. We have to be aware of this. We have to be aware of this. This is why I'm also bringing this news to light. Instead of bringing this buckethead asshole right here getting all the goddamn shine, this bucket brick gate hole, like, she getting all the mother effing coverage. Oh my God. I might also talk about her too, in her saying, black men don't protect black women. Now, her getting hit with the brick should never happen. God damn, that's terrible. But anyway, like I'm saying, man, we determined from this story right here, which has more implication of importance to us as black people in the black community, in black society, and also the thing that's important to us, like police training, what's going on with the police. It's just so much to unpack with this story, yo, and it's sad. And it's also sad that this mother was not only pregnant, she had 2 young sons, and now they without a mother. So much to unpack here, y'all. It's terrible. This is horrific. This is traumatic. It's and the only reason why is also I like put a little bit more onus on the Columbus, Ohio Police Department compared to, Takia Young. Even though, like, we gotta be aware, we gotta be aware of our actions and stuff like that. The police in our nation, in our society, supposed to be held to a higher standard. And like I keep reiterating, I've never seen a cop stand in front of the vehicle over like anything. I never seen that. No matter if it's a traffic violation, if somebody getting in the car stealing stuff, I never seen a cop stand in front of the vehicle. I just don't know what's the training, man. What's going on, man? This is just All right, man. Enough of this, man. Enough of this. I'm about to close down the phone lines, but if y'all want to call in and let y'all voice be heard about this new segment, call in at 619-609-7383. Call in, let y'all voice be heard. You feel me? Now, this is another episode of the Seers Glare. This is the Black News Channel giving you the news the way you want to hear it, all right? I'm your lovely or hated host, Kamal, aka the Black Seinfeld, aka Magic X. And since I got the best audience out there, what should the best audience be doing right now? That's right. Give me yourself a round of applause. Now, if the kids are watching, at least they're learning. And I appreciate all y'all, from the ugly to the beautiful and to the in-betweeners. Now, for my tubers, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get this video or channel booming. But just like the rest of the tubers say, I'm going to say the same thing. Like a sub a share a comment, and a like. Y'all know what to do. Some of y'all smart out there, you feel me? Now for my Twitch family, hit your bro with a follow, hit your bro with a share. That'd be greatly appreciated, okay? Also appreciate my lovely sponsor, First Place Losers. The link to the shop gonna be in the description below. Y'all go check out the fire-ass garments made out of 100% Egyptian cotton. I guarantee it boost your sex appeal up by, let's say, 15%. And look here, if it look good on me, it's most definitely gonna look good on y'all, okay? Now, my final note is this. It is so much to learn and unpack from this incident with Takia Young in the Columbus, Ohio Police Department. First of all, I would like to send condolences to her family. RIP to this young woman. She was pregnant at 21. And also she had 2 young sons. It is a tragedy. This is traumatic. But at the same time, I want to bring this story to light because I want to show that not only us Black Americans, Black people, we have to be careful how we are with the police, because we know the police, most of the police out there in our society are very trigger happy and are wanting to use their firearm at any moment. But also, like, if we do certain things like use our car to hit the officer and stuff like that, you gotta use critical thinking. Like, yo, what do you think the police officer is gonna do? Now, I do hold more onus on the police department itself because they are hold in higher regards. They should have training on this. First of all, why is the police officer standing in front of the car? I've never seen police officers do that with any type of stop ever. Okay. Second of all, does the training consist of you automatically just shoot the suspect? Can you shoot tires out? Can you do other things to kind of combat before using your firearm? What is going on out there? You feel me? And with that being said, I want y'all, if y'all know anything, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to learn at the same time as we show this as a teachable moment. You feel me? I'm thoroughly confused of the training of the police officers and stuff. You feel me? And with that being said, I got nothing else to say. You feel me? Y'all let me know in the comments below. I want to learn more. I want to know more. Let me know y'all thoughts. And y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this content. Have a good one of it, y'all. And I'm out. Peace. Man, RIP to that young woman, Takia Young, man. That's devastating.